We're back for another episode. In this episode I'm going to be hitting rank 6 with Ixali, as it has been going by very quickly, I've got to say, already to rank 6. So I've already got, as you can see, 990 out of 990 into rank 5, and I've also got 2 more allowances left for today as well. So let's see what Sezul Totoloc has for us. The quest is called Never Be Royal. So it says Sezul appears desperate to have Taturamu back to work on the diesel coolant, and we'll get to Ixali Oaknuts. So he says, "Greetings, Mithrie. Mood of the camp dampened it is, dark and dreary. Lie dormant diesel coolant does, like deflated balloon. Fly without Taturamu's touch it cannot. Rely on Taturamu we did, more than Sezul realized. Become heart of HQ.I Taturamu has. Despite this helpless feeling Sezul does. Ask Mithrie to visit Gridania and parley with high wind skyways Sezul would. Only fledglings sit and screech and do nothing. Taturamu needs to fly, and give him that chance we will." So serious Sezul has become. Bring small featherless one back to us, Mithrie must. Okay, so I'm going to return straight to Gridania. We need to go into the inn. So if you've done the Beast Tribes every single day since launch, including just before the reset on the launch day, then you should now be at the same point as me of hitting rank 6. See down here? No. So let's go up again. Maybe did I see it and just run by and not even notice? Ah, here we go. So private clerk. So I'm sorry, were you addressing me? If you've a business proposal or seek employment, then I must ask you that you first make an appointment through the official company represent. Oh, you wish to know Taturamu's whereabouts? I assume you're referring to Master Taturamu. Forgive me, but I must inquire as to your relationship with the chairman's son. I fail to see how someone of your apparent... Ah, it's you. You were there in that filthy Ixali camp. You're the one who conspired with those Battalion savages to kidnap Master Taturamu. Well, I'm certainly not about to share any information with a disreputable ruffian such as you. Shoo, be gone. Now, I shall be late in the boarding the chairman's flight to Corfus. He has a very important meeting at the observatorium with very important people. Coffin wink. So we're going to now teleport straight to Count Dragonhead. Go to the observatorium. Switch to my combat class just in case. So, with the hitting rank 6, this will be the last promotion before being done, because once you finish rank 6 and you rank 7, that's it, rank 7 is the maximum. And at the point when you get to rank 7, you'll unlock a quest chain which will finish with a quest called Friends Forever. So as you can see here, it's the very last quest. You'll get the title The Negotiator after you complete the quest Friends Forever. You'll also get a new minion from every single Beast Tribe as well, so you get something like 5 new pets, on top of the rewards you get from the Ixali as well. So there are some people who have collected nearly every pet in the game, and they literally are just waiting to get rank 7 with the Ixali to get the rest. Okay, here we are. Let's check inside this little house. There we go. So, you again. How did you ever know where to... Oh well, I'll not stumble like that a second time. Now keep quiet. Chairman Tata Baru is engaged in extremely delicate negotiations and is not to be disturbed. You're still talking about Master Tataramu? Will you not be silent? If you absolutely must know, the young man accompanied us here as part of his continuing education in company management. His chambers are guarded by our loyal, not to mention lethal retainers, so you can forget any plans to spirit him away again. Coffin wink. So, okay, let's do that. Let's try and find him. Never been in there before. Ah, here he is. So, oh, Mithrie, what are you doing here? Sezul sent you? Broken without me, you say? I never imagined that the absence of my skills would be so keenly felt. I am flattered, but as dearly as I would love to stroll out the door with you, I'm afraid things aren't that simple. My father dragged me along on the pretense that I would be learning the trade, then confined me to this room. I'm practically a prisoner. Did you see the guards on your way in? Should I attempt to take even one step across the threshold, those company-bought thugs will stop me in my tracks. There must be a way to get past them that doesn't involve outright violence. I have it. You must needs speak with Templeton, the Skyvern's employee stationed here at the observatorium. He's aided us with component crafting before, and he is one of the few people in the company I might consider an ally. Why, he may be, but it is that exact trait that will serve us now. Okay, so let's go find this person. Oh, I thought that door would open, never mind. Okay, here he is. So he says, good day to you, adventurer. What may poor Templeton do to serve you on this cold and miserable day? Which, come to think of it, fairly well describes every day in the godforsaken, croc-infested stretch of icy hell. Looking to break Master Tataramu from his confinement, are you? Well now, I'm sure I couldn't possibly lend my assistance to such a shady undertaking, and I certainly wouldn't suggest the use of a particular potent sleeping potion. Our sellswords have grown fond of drinking mulled wine in an effort to forget their freezing excrements, and I'm sure they wouldn't question the appearance of another bottle on the table. It would hardly be your fault if they overindulged and found themselves snoring under the table till morning. So, away with you and your nefarious schemes, and be sure to pass on my regards to the chairman's son. Okay, so we're gonna place this spiked bottle on the table so that the guards fall asleep. Though to be honest, I probably could have one-shot them, but whatever. Okay, so let's place. Okay, so let's now report to Tataramu. So, Mithrie, what news? Was Templeton able to offer a solution to our dilemma? He gave you what? A sleeping potion? Well, I hope this concoction has no lasting ill effects. If past experiences ought to go by, those retainers should be well into their cups by now. I'll sneak past as quickly as I dare and meet you outside. So as you can see, they're asleep. Okay, cutscene. You see, it's not just me, there's a few people that have hit this rank at the same time. So far so good, it would seem. Now let's return to Sezul's camp before my father concludes his negotiations. A word with you, Master Tataramu. Coulson, when did you arrive in Corvus? It's good to see you. I know what you're planning, lad, and you know what will happen should you go through with it. Your father will not tolerate this defiance. You've taken his side. I had thought that you at least would support me in this. Pray take a moment to consider your father's perspective. He only wants what is best for the future chairman of Highwind Skyways. The world you stand to inherit is not the world in which the rest of us live. It's an interesting airship. So there are commoners and there are kings. We are all born into our fates and the responsibilities they bring. I am no prince. I am but the privileged brat of an airship empire. And how did that empire come into being? Highwind Skyways merely copied the balloons of the Ixali and hopped a little into the air. I care not for our company's reputation or its profits. Fortune, prestige, its aims are so low. Sezul and his Ixali 9 are reaching for the heavens. They have grand dreams and a passion unlike any I've seen before. They seek to restore their lost wings, and goddammit, I would help them. I would share in that vision, soar in that same sky. That is all I wish for. Go, Master Tataramu. I will speak with the chairman myself. I will convince him of the depth of your desire, as you have convinced me. You will? I have underestimated you, young sir. Those eyes that mask of determination, it is like witnessing a decades-old memory come to life. There can be no doubt that your grandfather's blood runs hotly in your veins. Coulson. Quickly now, off with you. The longer I stand here in the biting cold, the more my hip starts to ache. Oh, and for the verfent heat of youth. So come, Mithrie, we have kept Sezul waiting long enough. Okay, so let's now talk to Sezul again. I'm going to quickly teleport to North Shroud. So we're going to see as well if there's any new rewards from the trader at rank 6. And I'm assuming at rank 7 is when I'll be able to buy the ugly wolf mount. The wolf mount. They kind of look like that, but they're blue or something. You can see a picture of them in the patch notes. Okay, so let's see what Sezul says. So, Chief Totoloc, your designer has returned. Okay. Sezul? So, fogged up for no reason, Goggles did. Not tears of joy, no. Listen well, Tataramu. Make up for lost time we must. Work and work until diesel coolant is complete. Until our hands ache and sweat turns to blood. Yes, sir. So, found you. Found camp we have. Reeking pile of dung hidden in forest. So, no, not now. I knew you were sneaking about, we did. And know why we did not until now. Preening feathers for forest people, making unsanctioned balloon, crime against goddess and our people you have committed. Harsh your punishment will be. Break it all, burn it down. Leave you to stew in fear we shall. Hear of this treachery our Natalan brothers will. Pluck their feathers, snap their bones. So, Sezul, what do we do? So, found us they have. Sezul knew this day would come. Too soon it is, but complete diesel cooldown we can. Okay, that's complete. Reputation up. So it says your reputation has increased to Honoured. So it says you have achieved Honoured reputation with the X at 9. New Ixali Beast Tribe quests are now available from Jazul Ahuan II at Ekat. So thanks to your diligent efforts, the construction of the Cool Line is almost complete. With the return of Tataramu, a few final adjustments are now all that stand between the Ekat 9 and the distant skies. That's looking pretty cool, isn't it? Cool, so that's done. Now Tataramu is back. So let's see where this guy is. Where is he? Blah 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 the second. Ah, there he is. I've got 2 more allowances, so this quest is called Bring Your Own Ectoplasm. So it says a crafter makes and a warrior unmakes. What then is an adventurer who does both and more? You get 35 reputation per quest, and also a venture and an Ixali Oaknut. So it says the crafting portion of this quest is recommended for the Disciples of the Hand level 16 and above. The battle portion of the Disciple of War or Magic level 49 and above. So good your crafting hands are. Sluggish are our ships, more than I like, and more than is liked by Chief Totoloc. Needs top hydro conductor components we do. Not complicated you would think, just improve etheric conduction in metal plates, say some. No they do. Tricky is wind aspected aether. Special material this process requires. A slug of semi-stable ectoplasm from St. Danifen's fire you need. This creature, you know, dwell in the ogre's belly they do. Lie to you I will not. Before the end killings there will be. At your fighting weight are you? Difficult it is with featherless ones. Sue you must be. Swarm the ogre's belly does. With all willow the wikes. Stay one you must, then come charging. St. Danifin's fire will. Kill quick, then wring out the ectoplasm you must. It's common the rest of the material. Supply your needs for 2 components, the crafting facilities at Camp Dragonhead will. Be sure that you can. Reliable Norbotox is. Okay, and then the next quest is called We Fly High. Okay. So it says to rule the skies is not enough. The Ekat 9 would do so in style. The crafting portion of the quest is recommended for Disciples of Hand level 16 and above. The battle portion for Disciples of War and Magic 49 and above. So what next will Ekat ask for? Featherless One wonders. Quality decorative plating components we seek this time. Of the utmost importance soaring through the heavens in style is. Ornamentation for the hull of Diesel Coolan we seek. To further demonstrate our superiority to buzzards below. Yet, held by the self-same buzzards, the materials we seek are. Requests to share, they would squawk. Accomplish nothing, diplomacy will. On subterfuge we shall rely. Deep within their ranks, a brother of FFXIV lurks. Secured our materials he has, but leave Natalan he dares not. Render infiltration moot, we will have him not. Behind enemy lines you must go, locate our brother you shall, yet play the part of foe he must, unless a friend he knows you to be. Amid the flowers to him you must say, lest to maintain fiction stay you he shall. Okay, so I'm going to change to my bard for this. And just before I leave, I'm going to quickly check the Ixali trader just to see what new rewards there might be. Okay, nothing special from that, so let's look at the Ixali Oaknuts. Okay. So again, nothing special. Apparently already earned 21 of them. That's quick. So we need to go to Corfus for this one to here. And we need to go to Corfus again in Nataland. So it's here and here. So either way, Camp Dragonhead is the place to go. So looking at my reputation, you need 1,320 to finish to rank 7. And given these are going to give 35 per day each, that means 55 plus... Whoops. So, according to my calculations, on the 7th reset, so I guess a week from now is when we'll hit rank 7. This is what happens when you auto-run and don't look where you're running. Maybe these are underground. The other way to get round under there is to go through this cave, to go through here and then down. That might be where we have to go. Because if they were the monsters we wanted to kill, they would have had a Q quest marker above their head, but those don't, so I don't want to kill them for no reason. Yeah, here we go. Okay, was I meant to do it that quickly? Cool, so that's done. So now I'm going to go into Nataland to do the next quest. So just remember for this one that you don't go straight to here, you have to go through this cave around. So let's see, probably just hug the left wall the whole way. I'm trying my best not to start useless fights just because heavy is so annoying. So, come share a dream, friends of friends, for you. I've been waiting. Linger you cannot. Materials take to Camp Dragonhead for crafting. With you I cannot be seen, else forfeit our lie shall be. Okay, so let me now teleport to Camp Dragonhead. Cool. So, let's see. So it's welcome to our humble crafting facility. You're touch pale, a rigorous bout of gathering, I take it. Crafting will put the roses back in the cheeks in no time. So let's hand it over. So it says semi-stable ectoplasm. It said only recently has it been discovered that the spiritual residue contained in the ectoplasm is also an excellent conductor of ethereal energies. The more unstable the matter, the better the overall conductivity. So, a curious sort of material you've brought. Best not to know more, I think. The crafting facility has a good stock of many materials. Help yourself to whatever you need. Okay, so let's now turn in the next one. Okay, so let's hand over the decorative plating component materials. It says materials required to craft components of an airship's decorative plating. So it says, you must be very brave to venture so deep into Nataland, far braver than I. That much is certain. Now then, without further ado, your materials. The excess I will retain for safekeeping. Cool. So now, let me switch to blacksmith. And there we go. So we see if there's any restrictions on this. Maximum CP is reduced. Wow, all the way to 99. Decorative plating. So they really want you to challenge you to do it in as little moves as possible. Okay, so hyperconductive components. If at any point you fail to get the high quality, you just talk to the NPC again and they'll give you more materials to try again. Fail. Obviously that's a fail. So the component, let's just throw it out because we're not going to need it. It's just because there isn't enough CP to also do steady hand, so it's always risky. Okay, done. So I didn't really want to use CP food just for the Beast Tribe quest. It didn't seem worth it. So in a week from now, we will see what the final quest is like. And I do always, I've got this done as quickly as possible, just so I don't have to think about it again in the future. Let's hand these quests in. So it says, not bad you look, bad dreams you will have. Happy I am to see you alive. Lost on many for a squirt of ectoplasm, but complete the components are. Let's hand it over. It says a component to be used in creating the Dues of Coolland's hydroconductors. So it says general conduction, good it is. Wind aspected conduction, good it is. Not the limit the sky is. Fly better, better, better the ships will. Top, top, top these components are. Fight you can, craft you can, but more important, work you can. For the second of Ekkat the same is required, but only about the skills it is not. The will to use them it is. Use high and low, day in and day out. Okay, complete. Complete the next one. It says, none of the worse for where you are. With our brother you met. Our components you have brought. So let's hand over the decorative plating component. It says, a component to be used in creating the Dues of Coolland's decorative plating. So it says, fail us I knew you would not. The envy of all exile the Dues of Coolland shall be. With the wind we shall fly, high as honour we shall soar. With wings unbending we shall roam free, to the earth our enemies shall fall. Amid the flowers of Ayatlan we shall live our dream. Chief Totoloc that spoke he, Ekkat 9 thus shall be. Okay, let's complete. And that's it. So as I said, in a week from now we will be done and we'll see what rank 7 is like in the last quest. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.